All right, y'all, let's take a look at this one from Code Blue Cam on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. This one says, what happens when you call 911 while running from the police? Oh, Lord.
In July 2022, the Vernon County Sheriff's Office was informed by Eau Claire County reporting an attempt to locate an individual from their jurisdiction. 37-year-old Aaron Trumbull was allegedly involved in a assault case, and the Wisconsin Department of Corrections was set to issue an arrest warrant for him. Later in the day, the Eau Claire Police Department pinged Aaron's phone, revealing his location in the La Crosse area. Following this, a deputy monitored highway traffic in Genoa, Wisconsin, considering it a potential route taken by Aaron. According to reports, it was indicated he was also traveling to Illinois to harm some family members.
Whoa, what?
After a short period of time, the deputy observed a silver vehicle that matched the given description. As it passed by, he recognized the driver as Aaron and proceeded to follow it.
All right, that was a good setup. Let's see what happens now.
19, that plate, Adam, Mary, Victor, 6587. We're still going eastbound, coming up on Munsec. 19 to 17, RO comes back out of Eau Claire. I'm pretty sure this is our guy.
I see that. I'm hustling your way.
10-4. I'm not going to initiate anything until you guys get here. Just coming up the top of the hill here.
Oh yeah, we got flaggers, 56 and Sidey Hollow construction, FYI.
10-4. 14 Vernon, we're on 56 past.
How many times the guy's gonna cough?
Speeds are 55.
Eventually, the deputy initiated a traffic stop. However, Aaron rapidly accelerated and fled at a high rate.
19 Vernon, I'm going to try to initiate a stop here, County N Nora by the church, before we get too far. 10-4, we're signaling, turning right on County N Nora, going south. And he's not stopping. Starting to accelerate. 19 Vernon, let 2 know, 1080. Speeds are 75, low traffic. He's staying within his lane.
14, can you see if Crawford can send a car up towards West Prairie area? Bill, I'm just turning.
What's the point of going on a chase if you're only going 75, bro? Like, you're not going anywhere. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, doesn't look like he knows the road real well, so he's going somewhat slow. We're about 63 right now.
It's not even like a really high-speed chase.
19 passing Norwegian Hollow, speed 58, no traffic at all on the road.
Vernon cars, if we could get a car headed southbound out of Rosa towards maybe Liberty Pole.
Just be advised, driver's side window is down. It has been down the entire time. Speed's about 45, coming up on Fortner.
It's like a low-speed chase. Also, the editing of the cop coughing is hilarious. Yeah, they're clowning this guy.
Southbound on County N towards West Prairie.
Damn it.
Speed about 50, still towards West Prairie.
A deer ran across the road.
14, we're coming right into...
He's driving down Miller Road, not letting anybody by.
Westbound on 82 towards...
This is the most lackluster chase we've watched yet.
Road conditions are dry and still low traffic.
60 miles an hour. Let El McKeno, Lansing, and Crawford see if they have anybody on 35. Yeah, they're well aware of it. I don't think El McKee has anybody over in that area, but Crawford, we're coming up. Okay, nobody close with stop sticks, that's correct. Negative.
Still westbound 82 and Nora, past semi and no passing zone. About,
Something needs to happen. This is the most boringest chase I've
Dispatch
watched.
soon advised that they were on the phone with Aaron. Apparently, he had called 911 and stated, "This is going to sound weird, but I'm being chased by the cops. I want to stop, but I'm afraid they will shoot me."
Be advised he's going to be stopping here. We have the suspect on the phone. He wants to stop. Be advised.
That's fine.
19, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. You said he's going to stop. We're on the phone with him.
Temper.
What? This is next level, bro.
Vernon, all cars. I lost phone contact with the subject. Just information. He is scared. He wants to stop, but doesn't want any harm done to him. Just information for you on that. I did lose connection.
The deputy then turned off his siren and spoke over the PA system, encouraging Aaron to pull over.
Aaron, pull the vehicle over. You'll be fine. Pull the vehicle over. Let us talk.
I'm angling that way, but if he calls back in and you want me to speak with him, I certainly can do that.
Aaron, pull the vehicle over and let's talk about this. Aaron, stop the vehicle and we can talk. Pull the vehicle over so we can talk.
14, downtown.
I mean, that was a good effort.
Aaron, we don't want to hurt you. Just pull the vehicle over so we can talk. Aaron, I need you to stop the vehicle. We're not going to hurt you. Just stop.
After a while, the deputies managed to slow down his vehicle, and he complied by showing his hands, ultimately accepting his fate.
Southbound on 35, southbound on 35.
Bill, can you get out ahead of him there and cut him off?
Before we get to that top lane.
Pull over!
14 or stopping.
35 right in front of Brano.
Your hands! Do not move. I'm not going to hurt you, man. But don't hurt. I'm not going to shoot you, okay? All right? I just want you to keep your hands up. I got you. Okay? Is the vehicle turned off? Yep, the keys are right there. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to reach out with your right hand, undo your door. Open it from the outside. There you go. That's all right. That's fine. With one hand, reach down, take your seatbelt off. Okay, step out of the vehicle and face back towards the vehicle. All right, what I want you to do is take 2 steps back towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right, stop. I want you to go down on your one knee. Doesn't matter which one. Down on the other one. Cross your legs, one ankle over the other. I want you to bring your hands on top of your head. Interlace the fingers. Do not move, okay, Aaron? I'm not going to shoot you, man. Bring your hands back.
All right. Very uneventful.
14, we're 95.
I mean, but look, cops did the thing, you know, they did.
Stay on that black, so go ahead and stand back up for me. Okay, we're gonna walk back over here to this car. We'll get you your rest of your stuff here in a minute. Is that pavement hot? Go ahead, grab his flip-flops quick.
Can I finish my cigarette?
Yep, that's fine, man.
Thank you.
What do you have in your pockets? Anything at all? I don't want you reaching.
No, I get it. A vape cartridge, or like a base to a vape, and I think that's it.
All right, you want to slip your feet into your thing so you're not on that.
We're all okay. Subject is in custody.
Hey, I mean, the cops did their thing properly. I give them credit.
You're fine, man.
I don't know if you asked him, is he the only one in the car?
I did not ask him. Are you the only one in the vehicle? Why don't you come over here with me? I'm going to have you.
So the dispatcher must have talked to you then?
He did. Yep. And that's why I was talking to you on the PA, trying to get you to stop.
That's, yeah. Well, at first I must not have heard you because I was on the phone. They disconnected.
This is very different.
You're fine, man.
Is there any way I could get a drink? I have a soda in my car.
We'll work with that here in a little bit.
And there's a vape in there. It's THC, but it's a legal one. I'm sure you guys will test it or whatever.
That's fine. I'm going to tell you there's going to be a lot of cars coming because there's a lot of people that are coming to help us, okay?
I'm sure.
All right.
He's like, I already know.
I know, man.
Bro accepted his fate.
It the way it did, okay, man? I didn't want anything bad to happen to you or me, so I'm glad you stopped for me, okay?
Any other weapons or anything in there, Aaron?
That I'm aware of. Actually, there is some ammunition in the passenger door from the guy that I bought it from.
But you don't have any guns in there or anything like that?
Magnet. Right?
You know the worst part is?
I seen you had 35, like he's gonna run into him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so that email came through that said that they pinged on in La Crosse. So I went and sat down across from Zip Stop down there and figured, well, I'll just keep an eye open.
Yeah.
And literally, we got that email that said Bubba thought it might be coming, and I saw him go by, and I thought there's no way that's him, because it looked more of a beige.
Right.
And then I got behind him when he turned left to go up 56 or Main Street on Genoa there. I could see the big red beard, and I'm like, God. Yep, let me, what kind of soda do you drink? You like Diet Dew? I got the hair on high, man. You good? Yeah. All right.
Just out of curiosity, where am I going? Are y'all taking me back to Eau Claire? Or what?
So you're going back to Viroqua right now because this is Vernon County. Okay. So you're going to be going back to Viroqua for now, and then Eau Claire is going to make arrangements to do whatever they got to do to talk with you. Okay. Okay, man?
Like, so I'm being charged and staying here, or how does that work?
It'll be whenever they come down to get you. You're going to have some charges here, obviously, for running from us, but...
I just didn't know if they would keep me here for that.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. You'll see the judge tomorrow on our stuff anyway, right away, so then it'll be up there for them.
My wallet?
Oh, go ahead and grab his wallet. I get it, man. I feel naked without my wallet, so it is freaking warm. 10-4, I'll be
Maybe because you need to lose a couple pounds there, cop.
You have a warrant out of DOC, out of your probation. I don't know any of the details other than that they issued a warrant for you. I think it was today. You're just into Crawford County here. You're not going to get anything in Crawford. You're like literally 50 feet in. We're not going to charge you for Crawford County, man. I'm not a dude. Well, you'll have felony fleeing. Again, I'm going to tell you, it could have gone a whole lot worse. I appreciate you, you know.
Literally, man, every time, like, don't get me wrong, some of the shit that she tells them, because this is all with the old lady, some of the shit she tells them is right.
Okay.
But then she just makes up a whole bunch of crap. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a man, I'm not perfect. I fucked up. I did something, I'll own it, you know what I'm saying? But she just takes it way beyond.
I hear you, man.
Not trying to justify it.
No, I get you. I got you. So could you hear me talking to you on the PA when we were going through town?
Not at first, because I was on the phone.
They're like talking like they've been best friends. This is like, hey, listen, cops did a great job on this one. They didn't escalate it. They were very professional. And even when they detained them, you know, they're treating him humanely. I think that's an important thing. Even though he did some dumb shit, you know, obviously could have been a lot more serious, but it didn't. And, you know, this is a good example, I think, of like what you would hope most cops would handle a situation. Not take it personal, doing your job. Okay, I got to detain you. Hey, man, you know, like little shit like, oh, you're on the concrete without your bare feet. Hey, man, let me get your slippers back. You know, some other asshole would be like, yeah, fucking make him burn his feet on the concrete, you know, type shit. You know what I mean? So now they're just having a conversation like two bros and shit. Just one happens to be the arrestee.
Yep, because right here's a really bad spot for service. So,
so we said we need more cops like this without the cough, though. Yeah. This whole time, bro, coughing all over. I feel like we all got COVID now.
I called them again, and then they answered, and I was talking to them, and that's when I kind of heard it. I was like, wait, is he talking to me? Because at first I thought it was just the phone.
Oh, okay.
And when I heard it, that's when I turned. I was like, all right, I'm stopping.
Yeah, because I most certainly did not want anything to happen to you, man. It's not who I am. It's not what I am. I've been doing this stuff for like 26, 27 years now, man. I'm just out here to try to make sure everybody goes home at the end of the night. Oh, you just never had a license issued, is that? Well, I'm not going to jack you harder on that side. So I got to write you one operating without a license, but if you start digging into them, if we did operating after revocation or operating after suspension, it can be a misdemeanor, and I'm not going to jam you there. That's going to be a question for them up there. I honestly don't know anything about, I don't even know who she is, to be 100% honest with you. Is it like a 72-hour domestic no contact?
No.
Or? Oh, okay. All right.
I just have a description of the car, or they have the license plate number, or how do you know it's me?
All we had was a description of the vehicle.
Did you ever think it was going to be you?
No, I was happy not being me.
Bro, look, he's gushing over how the cop found him. This is so weird. Jay said they're going to drop the charges, but the man will catch COVID from the cop. But he might, actually.
I saw your vehicle. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I seen you. As soon as I turned the corner, I was like, yeah.
Dude, I tell everybody the same thing, man. I would not want to be judged on my worst day. I am not going to judge anybody else.
Hey, this is a W cop, man. I respect that. You know, he gets it. Here's the thing about it, y'all. This is why I respect this guy right here, Officer Zirk or whatever. Fucking Officer coughs a lot. Is that at any given day, any one of us is one bad day or one moment away from going off the edge. We are all capable of it. All it takes is something, the right alignment of stars and things and events to line up to get any one of us to go over the edge. It can I'm telling you as a fact that any one of us can lose our shit under the right circumstances. And you can do some stuff that you would regret. And I think that doesn't paint the picture of who you are fundamentally. It just shows that there was a moment in which you lost control of yourself, had a moment, and it led you to do something outside your character. Doesn't absolve you from being accountable for it, but it just speaks that like you could be a great person and still have a moment where you fucked up. You know what I mean?
Hello? Yes, sir. Absolutely. He did. Yep. And I thanked him for that, but I will definitely let him know. Absolutely. So that was the dispatcher you talked to on the phone, and he just wanted to extend a thank you for being cooperative with them and for pulling over. And we aim for these kind of outcomes that, you know, nobody gets hurt and everybody goes home. So, but that was our sergeant from our dispatch center that wanted me to thank you for cooperating. I'm glad you did, because as soon as you called in, they let us know on the radio, and so I mean, it brings everything down a little bit. We still have to, you know, I don't mean to get up in your business with a gun, but we still have to, you know, be safe and go home to our families too. But you just came out of La Crosse. We're like right in the middle of La Crosse, Dubuque, and Platteville, because we had other cars coming. So I didn't know if you were going to run or if you were going to fight. So, and I'll be straight with you too, because you've been straight with me. But the reason I did actually turn my lights on where I did was we had a road construction crew just up the road with flaggers out, and I didn't want you to bail on me and then have one of them get hurt. Otherwise, I was waiting for the other car. When we met them, then I was going to start. And then a deer almost took you out down there on end. And I'll tell you straight up, dude, one thing I've learned in my years, and there's a lot of people, you know, that I've arrested multiple times here, locals, they all know that I will cut them straight. I'm not going to make up some bullshit. I'm not going to lure them into something. I'm going to tell you know what, man, you f***ed up. We got to go deal with it. I've had a lot more respect from that than anything else. So, honestly, I'm charging you. Now, my DA can...
Yo, that's solid, bro. That's a real one right there. You know what I mean?
Override me, but I'm giving you 3 citations, traffic tickets. One was for operating without a license, one is for no insurance on the vehicle, and the other one is the passing and a no passing when you pass that semi. That's the only one that really scared me. Beyond that, I'm not worrying about anything else traffic related, and I'm charging you with fleeing, which is a felony fleeing. And that's it. That's all I'm wrapping on you. Now, like I said, my DA might look at it and say, no, we want to add some other stuff on, but I'm not here to f you, man. I mean, could we go back and you went through this stop sign without stopping, you sped in this zone? I know officers that do that, but I'm not. That's not me. You got your own headaches to deal with. We're going to get you through this. And
bro, that's a real ass cop. That's a real ass cop. I ain't gonna lie though.
They're gonna search you here real quick, pat you down.
Cross your arms to 360.
Aaron, good luck to you, man. All right. Appreciate you being solid. All right.
As a result of this 20-mile pursuit and the other case involving Aaron, he was charged with felony counts of kidnapping, first-degree sexual assault.
Wait, where did the kidnapping come from? Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something here? Where did the kidnapping charge come from? What?
×7, intimidation of a victim. ×3, physical abuse of a child, intentionally causing...
Oh, this must be from the call originally, I think. Okay. I'm thinking like we didn't see that here, but this is stuff that maybe led up to this. Okay.
Bodily harm, false imprisonment ×2,
God.
Strangulation and suffocation ×3, causing mental harm to a child, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, and 2 counts of misdemeanor battery. Every single charge was a repeater, and he was later released on a $500,000 signature bond. As of October 2023, he pleaded no contest to 1 count of first-degree sexual assault, physical abuse of a child, strangulation and suffocation, and causing mental harm to a child. The 17 remaining charges were dismissed but read in.
Wait, what I guess I don't know who was the victim in that? Was that I guess maybe we missed that. He kidnapped there was no passenger in the car, right? Oh, they slid in the felony at the end. Yeah, that was really smooth. Yeah.
Regarding the other case he was wanted for, it occurred in July 2022. His girlfriend told police she had previously allowed Aaron to stay, sleeping on the couch, but kicked him out after she became uncomfortable with his presence. He then returned to her apartment, held a knife to her neck, and raped her. She mentioned that he kept her and her 2 young children hostage for the following 5 days. During that time, she claimed he beat, raped, and threatened to kill her and the children numerous times. And at one point, she made an effort to leave with her kids, but Aaron caught her on the porch and pulled her back inside. However, there's more to the story. During the encounters with his girlfriend, he was on probation, having previously pleaded guilty to felony reckless endangerment for driving a car into a building and fleeing. Ironically, he was already out on bond for domestic abuse charges during that period, which he was later found guilty on. And while we're at it, he was convicted of additional domestic abuse charges, stemming from a 2018 case that included disorderly conduct and intimidation of a victim. Ultimately, his sentencing is scheduled for January 5th, 2024.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, damn.